Hey guys, it's me, Cece Bedora, and today we are playing the Stanley Parable. What is this game about, you ask? I don't know, but I do know. It's about everything and nothing. The beginning and the end. A game that's not a game. That's pretty much what it said on Steam. So I really don't know what it's about. But we're just gonna jump right on into this, okay?
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-lifting, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
What?
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
What do we
No
do?
one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Hello? Anybody here?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Who closed the
What could it
door?
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
But what if I don't want to go to the meeting room? Let's go. Why can't I see outside? Okay, is this the meeting room?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Or I can enter the door on my right. I'ma listen for now.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
What a boss. What's going on? I need someone to talk to me. Oh, that scared me. What is this? Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Can't go there. Alright, where you at, boss? I know this is your bathroom, but I'm curious. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss suffers losses, then that's what the boss chose. That ain't my business. I'ma keep it moving. Don't know what that's about. What is this? What is this? Is this the boss's? This is the boss's office. Is this the boss office?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody.
What could it mean?
He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation.
What's going on?
But his attention
Tearing
was
stuff
caught by
up.
a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet.
Okay.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I guess I stepped into the passageway. I don't think this is a good idea. But let's do it anyway. Hello? Hello?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
But that says escape. But it is red, and that hall looks a little scary. Figure out what's going on here. This might be a trap, though. This might be a trap.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom
What does that say?
meant nothing.
Can I get out of here?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
No. There's no way.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't
Never.
it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
You are so dramatic.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I'm gonna cut it off once and for all. That did not, no. Scared you, not me.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Uh-huh. Because I can't see nothing.
Was it over?
How about it?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Where
had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand.
Okay, who is playing this piano?
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Yeah.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
All right, Stanley. Okay, why am I back? Why am I back?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, he didn't. We're going to the
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yeah.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No, dog. No, we ain't doing that. All these closed doors.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Can I get a
It
soda?
had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley is simply here, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. Stanley did not take the first door. You don't tell me what to do.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Did you... What'd you say about me? Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop it. What is all this? Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalties for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
I didn't know
I'm
this
not
was
your
gonna
enemy,
move.
Really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Who that is?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
All right.
I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who?
This is it, Stanley.
Uh-huh.
Your chance to redeem yourself.
Okay.
To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Who?
She's been waiting.
Has she? Where's she at then? Why? That don't look like nothing that I want to get into. Be brave. Let's go in backwards. Woo!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
Okay.
To reach out to her.
Okay.
If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Hello?
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Yeah.
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Okay.
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha.
Why are you
Oh,
childish?
come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
Wow.
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come
What?
inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
What? What's going on?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh, wow.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Wow, this guy is childish.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
I'm out of here.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work
it's like a little
was a
wall
reminder
there.
that none of it would ever happen to him. In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Should I press it? I'm not gonna press it. He said don't press it. So what happens? I didn't press it. You ain't even hit. See? You ain't trying to help me out for real. Because if you was, you would have a solution for me of what I need to do next instead of pressing the button.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Hello? What happened? It's getting a little dark. It's getting a little dark.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I already did it, okay? I listened.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
I'm going to the boss's
Feeling
office.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Let's get on this elevator. No, go down, go down. Did it say Stanley? How long is this elevator ride? Is it? Can we? So I just sat here and did all that for nothing. I'm on the same floor. Are you for real? Let's try to go up then. Stanley. We ain't going nowhere, man. That was such a waste of time.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No, he didn't.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
You know.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
I don't know, guys. I don't think that's a good idea. But I ain't no punk. So I'ma go to the end of this hall. Cause I'm not afraid of no ghosts.
Look, still on board with death?
This seemed like a very long hall.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No. Just don't scare me.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death. As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
I can't get out. No, 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 no! Oh, what just happened?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh, wow.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now?
Yeah.
Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Okay. The office. Maintenance room. What is this? Trailer. We ran 4 major teaser trailers. This is the first one released in May 2012.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Who? Is she talking about, like, me and the guy? The narrative?
Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time
Yikes. I kind of wanted time to choose to see what happened. Where's that phone ringing?
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
That was quite weird. That was weird. Because number one, this is not my desk. And number two, my wife is a mannequin. And number three, what do you mean spaghetti? Spaghetti noodles. The stuff to make spaghetti? What are you asking? Where's my narrator? Why is he not talking to me anymore?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open
there he
doors,
is.
he entered the door on his left.
There he is, there he is. So what do we do now?
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Let's actually
And so he
take this.
detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
What is this?
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's,
What?
left.
Oh, you scared me.
Oh, no.
Oh!
No, it's to the right, my mistake.
You scared me, boy.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
No, I don't think that's right. I think you might have been right with the right or the left, but that ain't it. That ain't it. That's where people go to get kidnapped. Fine.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
No.
Okay. We just have to get back to,
How do I even...
Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
What?
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Oh my gosh! What? Okay. There's multiple
When
doors.
Stanley... Wait, what?
What?
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
How?
Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
Right.
Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Yeah. Let's start. Let's go here first. Oh, they the same. Oh, wow. That was... Oh, okay. Oh, no.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise
No.
you there definitely was a story here before.
No. I think
Do we
this is
just-
good.
Do we need to restart the game
No.
again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
No.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Don't do... I just said no. There's no doors.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong.
Yeah.
It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Oh my gosh. All right, so we back. Now what? What the?
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes.
He sounded evil.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
What are you doing, sir? Sir, what is this?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't
Do it look
quite
like a
recall,
story to
but
you?
I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Oh,
remember, Stanley?
great.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Now what? Okay.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line.
Yes.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Yeah, let's go with that. Whoop. Whip. Whoop. Oh, look, you didn't already mess me up. Zip. All right.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going.
What
with
is
all
this
that.
line?
You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
B3. Why did it scare me?
Cut the music, go back, and look at that fern.
What fern?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Got it. Got it. Important. Understood. Screenshot. Got it. I don't have it. I don't have it.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, You do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Where the heck are we? He said we're back.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Ah!
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Mm-hmm. Why can't we make up our own story?
Yeah.
Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Sure. Let's do it. I'm down.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
It's gonna
Go wild.
Wow,
Use
this
your
is...
imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I think it's gonna be nothing. And I'm gonna have to turn around and go through all this nonsense again. That's what I think, narrator.
Ah, a choice.
Okay.
We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
Let's go. That don't look right. Open the other door. That's not it. Don't you see that from here? Narrator. They both led to here. So it didn't matter. You've been playing the confusion ending
What's
for
this?
16 minutes.
The confusion ending.
Oh man.
You're not telling me
Deviate from
that's
the
what this
maintenance
is?
room, end up
It's all
in
one giant
the monitor
ending?
room, narrator restarts
and we're
the
supposed to
game,
restart the game eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what?
Wait!
Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing.
Can't able to go anywhere and do anything. The game restarts on its own.
Who consulted me?
Find the line again.
Why
Begin
don't I
following
get
the
to
line.
decide?
Find an identical.
Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
He's gonna restart on his own.
And the timer stopped.
I knew it. I knew it. You didn't listen to me.
All of his co-workers were
And you
gone.
forgot, see?
What could it mean? When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You forgot, didn't you? Alright, we're going down.
Coming
this
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy.
Yeah.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself,
It's repeating.
maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Yeah.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
They are the
Were they
same.
simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue.
What?
He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled.
No, he
This
didn't.
is all a dream. Oh,
This is
what
not a dream.
relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. This was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin.
Don't do that.
The press of
Open
the
your
mattress on
eyes.
his back. The fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. I am okay.
Was that for you or was that for me, sir? Yeah.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice?
Stop! Relax!
And everything went black.
It's never gonna end, is it? I'm stuck. It's never gonna end. It's never gonna end.